Student, see this sum of the overhead distribution. There is a three department, P1, P2, P3. This is the production department, and this is S1, S2 is the service department. So make a format of that this will be P1, this will be P3, S1 and S2. Rain rates, taxes, floor area, general lighting, you know that number of light point. So in rent there is a floor area. What will be the ratio of the floor area? The floor area's ratio is 2000, 2500, 3000, 2000 and 500. So I make it short. With the ratio of 4:5:6:1. Or general expenses, general lighting is depend on the lighting point. So the light point is 10:15:20:10:5. The next expenses is indirect wages. Indirect wages 7,500, and indirect wages is proportionate with direct wages. And what will be the ratio of direct wages? See, 15,000, 10,000, 15,000, 7,500. Now you can write 15:10:15. (7.5) and 2.5. So this is the ratio. This is the ratio. We can divide 7,500. Now power. Power is 7,500 again. And the power is depend on horsepower of the machines. Horsepower of the machines. So the ratio is 6:3:5:1. See, 60, 30, 50, 10. So you can write 6, 3, 5:1. Then depreciation of machinery. So the depreciation of machinery is 50,000. Depreciation will be depend on value of assets. So what will be the value of assets? The cost of machines, the value of asset, that is 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 25,000, 25,000. So the ratio is, we can say, value of plant and machinery. We can write the ratio as 300:. We are eliminating only 3 zeros over here. From above, we are eliminating only 3 zeros. So the ratio has become then sundries. The sundries always depend on the direct wages. Anything general expenses or sundry expenses is depend on direct wages. So the direct wages ratio is so everything is done, and we always remember that the direct wages ratio, this is the rule, that the direct wages as actual directly to our service department. So what will be the direct wages? It's 7,500 and 2,500. So we can write as a 2,500. Okay. So all expenses are distributed. Now 25,000 in the ratio of 4:5:6:1. We should distribute it over here. 3,000 also distributed over here. Over here. Now total will become, you have to make it total. स्टूडेंट ये सम हो गया, टोटल हमने कर लिया, सबका रेशियो से डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हुआ. इसमें थोड़ा गलती हुआ था, इसमें बीच में 4 नहीं लिखे थे, हमने डाल दिया यहाँ पर और सबका टोटल किया. नाउ सी दिस पोर्शन. इस पोर्शन में एक्चुअली सर्विस डिपार्टमेंट S1 S2 को 10% दिया और S2 S1 को भी 10% दिया. प्रॉब्लम यहीं पर हो गया कि सर्विस डिपार्टमेंट ईच अदर के ऊपर 10% दिया. तो सर्विस डिपार्टमेंट का जो एक्सपेंसेस मेरा आया 23,125, ये सही नहीं है. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ये पार्ट. और S2 जो है, इसका भी जो एक्सपेंसेस है ये सही नहीं है, क्योंकि ये इसको 10% दिया और ये इसको 10% दिया. सो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द एक्चुअल एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ S1. कैसे हम लोग करेंगे? इसके लिए थोड़ा मैथमेटिक्स जानना जरूरी है. सी expenses of S1. Expenses of S1 is equals to, we can say, the own expenses plus 10% of S1. 10% of S1. 10% of S1. Expenses of S1 is equals to own expenses plus 10% of S1. And expenses of S2 is equals to own expenses plus 10% of S2. तो ये दो इक्वेशन जैसा बन जाएगा. तो हम लोग इसको क्या करेंगे? दिस इज इक्वेशन 1, दिस इज इक्वेशन 2. अब S1 इज इक्वल्स टू, तब हम लोग बोल सकते हैं ओन एक्सपेंसेस plus 0.0 S1 and S2 is equals to own expenses plus 10% का मतलब 0.10 ही हम लोग बोल सकते हैं, 0.10 S2. So S1 is equals to, अब S1 का असली खर्चा कितना है? S1 का एक्सपेंसेस है 23,125. S1 और S2 इज इक्वल्स टू, S2 का खर्चा क्या है? 787875. तो यहाँ लिखेंगे इसको सॉल्व करेंगे हम लोग. कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे? देखो S1 माइनस हम लोग बोल सकते हैं सॉरी गलती हो गया, ये 10% S1 10% ऑफ S2 और ये 1, ये 2 होगा, ये 1 होगा, ये 2 होगा, ये 1 होगा, क्योंकि S1 को S2 से 10% मिला है। ये हुआ। अब आते इसमें, इसको यहाँ डाल देते तो -10S1 प्लस S2 इज इक्वल्स टू 7875। दिस इज। तो स्टूडेंट इस हिसाब से हम लोग S1 का एक्सपेंसेस इज इक्वल्स टू ओन एक्सपेंसेस प्लस 10% ऑफ S2 विच इज कम्स टू 0.10 S2, क्योंकि 10% मीन्स वी कैन न्यूमेरिकली वी कैन राइट 0.10 and S2's expenses is equals to own expenses plus 0.10 S1. So the equation is became S1 23,235 plus this S2 equals to the own expenses of S2, that is 7875. Now we have to solve. Now we are solving. Now we are solving equation 1 and 2. Now we can write S1 minus 0.10 S2 is equals to 23125, and here is minus 0.10 S1 plus S2 is equals to 7875. Now when you are multiplying, now this you have to match. How will match? By multiplying of 0.10. If you multiply by this, then the answer is became 0.10 S1 minus 0.10 into 0.10, that will be became 0.10 into 0.10, it will become 0.01 S2. This will be 2312.5. This multiply by this and this is multiplied by 1. So answer will come exactly same. Answer will come exactly same. That means it is plus, it is minus 0.10 S1 plus S2 is equals to 7875. Solving equation, it's gone. Here is 1. So 1 minus 0.010, that means 1 minus answer. The answer is 0.99. So 0.9972 is equals to 2312.5 plus 7875. So altogether 10187.5. 10187.5. So the S2 is equals to 10187.5 divided by 0.99. So this divided by 0.99, the answer is 10,290. So the S1 is comes, that is 10,290. This is the most important, that we already find the value of S2 is equals to 10,290. Now we can put S2's value in any of these equations, so we can find the S1. So the S1's, the first equation will be S1 equals to 23125 plus 0.10 S2. Now S1 is equals to 23125 plus 0.10. The value of S2 is 10,290. So S1 is equals to 23125 plus 1029. So the S1 is equals to 23125 plus 1029. 2424154. So this is also the value of S1. So S2, S1 we are fine. Now students, see, the S1 expenses will be shared between P1, P2, P3 and S2 in this following ratio, and S2's expenses also in the ratio of this is to this is to this is to this. So our S1 expenses is 24,154. Now let us do the share between this. So we can write the expenses of S1. In expenses of S1, so the ratio you can say 20, 30, 40, 10, or you can make it ratio 2:3:4:1. And in case of expenses of S2, we can share between 40, 20, 30, 10. 2:3:1. So see, this is the S1. So the S1 expenses, it will come 24,154. So $24,154 have to be less over here, and that expenses will be shared between the other department in the ratio of 2:3:4:1. And the S2's total expenses is 10,290. See, there is a 10,290. So the S2's expenses, that is 10,290, will be deduct from here, and that 10,290 will be shared between the other department in the ratio of 4:2:3:1. Now student, see, these expenses will be shared between S1, S2, S3, production department P1, P2 and P3 and S2, and this expenses 10,000 will shared between this and this and this. We are total it. This will come, this will come, and see, this answer always be remain nil, because the S1 expenses will be shared and S2's expenses will be shared. So when it's shared, it's always became nil. See, this plus this minus this is nil. This plus this minus this is nil. Okay. Now this is your, this you can see, this is your total expenses. This is total expenses. And in the questions, see, the production hour worked is this, P1, P2 and P3. So the production department hour worked is this and this. So our work is this and this. So rate per hour will be how much it will, this by this. So it will come 46697 divided by 6226. So the answer is 7.50. This is the rate per hour, and this is 45304 divided by 4028. It will be 11.248 or 25 you can write, and the last one is 60999 divided by 4066. So the answer is 15. So this is rate per hour. So this is the main answer that we can find. See here, compute overhead production per hour of the production department. Compute overhead rate. So the overhead rate will be, for the production one is 7.5, this and this. And in addition, this questions, in addition, see, there is a small cost sheet you have to find. So determine the total cost of product of X which is processed the manufacturing department P1 to P3 4 hour, 5 hour, 3 hours, and the direct material and the direct labor is. So what will be the work overhead? So we have to need a small cost sheet. We have to make a small cost sheet, very small cost sheet we can see. In cost sheets we can write direct material, our direct material will be 250, and the direct wages or direct labor cost is 150. So altogether 400, it will become our prime cost. After prime cost we have to add the factory overhead. In factory overhead there is a 3 factory, P1, P2 and P3. They work 4, 5 and 3 hours. P1 is 4, he will be 5, and P3 is 3. So what will be the rate for P1? See, the rate is find out 7.5, 11.25 and 15. So we have to multiply 7.50, 11.25 and it will be 15. So 4.75 into 3, this will be 30, 11.25. So the 11.25 into 5, that is 56.25, and 3 into 15, it will be 45. So this 3 total is our actually work cost. So work overhead we can say. So our total work cost or the production cost is, to add all this thing, 430, 56.25 and 45. It will be 531.25. This is the main answer. See, in questions, determine the total cost of product X. So this is the small cost sheet for product X. Product X will be 531.25. This is the very, very, very important sum of the overhead distribution. You will see again this video, again you watch again and again. Okay, thank you so much.